Uncle Warren yanked open the rear door. "In, youngsters, in!" he cried. They had barely sat down and shut the door when the cab lurched back into traffic. "Where to?" the driver asked over her shoulder. "Number 340 West 110th Street, Uncle Warren said. He turned to the kids. "We'll stop at the museum first," he said. "I'm expecting a shipment from South America." Dink sat up as the driver zigzagged her way up a wide avenue. With his nose to the glass, Dink watched thousands of cars, taxis, buses, bikes, and people dodge one another. Even through the closed taxi window, he could feel the throbbing pulse of the huge city. 20 minutes later, the cab hurtled to a stop in front of a building made of white marble. "Here we are," the driver said. Uncle Warren handed her a few bills. "Keep the change, please." "Thanks, mister," the driver said, smiling into her rearview mirror. Uncle Warren and the kids piled out of the taxi. "This is where I work," Uncle Warren said. He pointed to a small brass sign next to a green door. The sign read, "The Porter Museum." Dink noticed that it was a lot quieter here. Trees stood in front of the buildings, and a few kids were drawing chalk pictures on the sidewalk. From a window across the street came the sound of someone playing a piano. Suddenly, he heard a voice call out, "Warren, hello!" Dink saw a smiling man and woman standing in front of a small restaurant next to the museum. Behind them, a sign above a wide window read, "Le Petit Bistrot." "Come meet my friends," Uncle Warren said, heading toward the couple. He introduced the kids. "And this is Jean-Paul and his wife, Yvonne," Uncle Warren said. Uncle Warren pointed to the sign. "These lovely people own the best French restaurant in New York." "Hello," the man and woman said, smiling. "Nice to meet you," the kids said all together. Yvonne turned to Uncle Warren. "It came," she said. "A big heavy box. 4 men carried it upstairs to your office." Jean-Paul reached into his pocket. "I went up with them, then locked the door when they left," he said, dropping a key on a brass ring into Uncle Warren's hand. "What's in the box?" Dink asked. Uncle Warren winked. "Nothing much," he said. "Only priceless gold." Chapter 2. The kids followed Uncle Warren through the green door. They climbed carpeted stairs to a door with a frosted glass window. Uncle Warren unlocked it, and they walked into a spacious, dimly lit office. A wooden crate nearly as tall as Dink sat on the floor. Dink looked around the room. A desk and some chairs were arranged on an oriental rug. A fish tank bubbled quietly near the desk. Against one wall stood a bookcase. Dink peeked through another door and saw a computer on a desk, a file cabinet, and some bookshelves. "My assistant works in there," Uncle Warren said. "He took the afternoon off. It's his daughter's birthday, and they've gone to the zoo." "You have a zoo?" Josh asked. "Yes, right here in Manhattan we have the Central Park Zoo," Uncle Warren said. "It's pretty small, but there's also the Bronx Zoo, which is enormous." Uncle Warren flipped up 3 switches on the wall. Suddenly, a ceiling fan began whirring around. Music came from hidden speakers. Overhead lights beamed down on them. "This is a cool office," Dink said. "Thank you," his uncle said. He pointed to the fish tank. "Who'd like to feed my little friends?" "I would," Ruth Rose said. Uncle Warren handed her a container of fish food and showed her how much food to sprinkle on the water. "Look at this," Josh said, lifting a shiny silver dagger off the desk. The blade was curved, and the handle was shaped like a soaring hawk. "Careful," Uncle Warren said. "It's sharp. I use it as a letter opener." "Is it real silver?" Josh asked. Uncle Warren nodded. "It was made in Spain more than 300 years ago." "I can see my reflection in it," Josh said. Uncle Warren laughed. "That's because my assistant polishes it every morning." Josh wiped the letter opener on his t-shirt and placed it back on the desk. "Now, let's see what we have here," Uncle Warren said. He draped his suit jacket over a chair, then dragged a toolbox from a closet. He selected a small crowbar from among the tools. Fitting the sharp end of the bar under the crate's lid, he pried the top off. Inside were mounds of white packing peanuts. Uncle Warren reached through the peanuts and pulled out a small package wrapped in brown paper. He stripped away the paper to reveal a layer of plastic bubble wrap. He carefully removed the plastic and held up a